Hello guys, welcome to my review on the 501st Legion Clone Trooper set, aka the infamous, the great 501st Battle Pack. Now I built this maybe a day or two ago on a stream, and unfortunately it's been taking a long time because I needed to buy better lighting, because my old lighting is like completely dead basically. So I need to buy two completely new lamps, and it kind of took a while until I could, go to the store and get them. But now that I have them, I can review this and the AAT. Anyways, I'm really excited to review this set because it is one of the best LEGO Star Wars sets ever made. So, without further ado, I'm jumping right into what everyone is excited about with this set, which is the minifigures. I'm deciding to do a little scavenger hunt in this video for people that have already seen, reviews of this set. So you guys can still enjoy this video, as the first person who finds this guy and posts it in the comments with a timestamp and a location, you will receive a shout out. Alright. Alright, here is the normal 501st Clone Trooper. This is, of course, what, people were mainly excited about with this set. If you don't know, this set was like I wouldn't say a petition set, because it wasn't made, like, it wasn't made, like, official, I guess. There was no official petitions. Maybe there were, though. I'm not sure, but most of it was just like people on YouTube like rallying basically with like videos and stuff for this set. And of course, a year later, not a year later, but pretty soon afterward, maybe like it's around 2 years since the whole thing started, we get this set, which means that probably a few months after the whole movement began, Lego probably already was like, okay, we're gonna make a 501st set. But most likely the first idea they had for it was, making the price $30. Which for 285 pieces is actually pretty good. But yeah, the AAT only has one more piece, but the pieces are bigger, which is why it's like $40. But anyways, so showing this minifigure, you can see this one, Lego now has a new shot at making DC-15 rifles. It is basically just a rifle piece, the normal clone rifle piece, with this little candle piece, and it sort of makes it look like a heavy rifle, some sort of, heavy thing on the stock. I don't know. Obviously, custom rifles are the way to go in terms of accuracy. I don't have any around me right now to show, but, you can get them from a lot of different websites, like Clone Me Customs, Brick Arms, and Little Arm Shop, which nobody really uses that last one anymore. But I believe they still exist. And then there's also Aerialite, so giving his rifle back to him. Also, this might be sort of a battle pack, but you can see that these other clone troopers, all the minifigures in this set have normal blasters. None of them have stud shooters. I know that gets a lot of people excited and hyped. I never really had a massive problem with stud shooters, but whatever. Of course, there's the new Clone Head, which looks really, really good. In my General Grievous Starfighter review, I'm not going to redo it now, because obviously it's been up, and just, why redo it? There's, just mess up my freaking algorithm and whatever, delete a video. I don't really feel like doing that, but it's very, very, very blurry because I don't have good lighting in that video, so you can't really get a good look at all the details on these figures. You can see the new helmet design, which if I grab the old clone template, you can see that. This is it compared to the movie clone template, and this is it compared to the Clone Wars one. So you can see it's basically like a mash between the two, especially the torso, with like this mid belt area looking very it resembles the Clone Wars a lot. And anyway, so yeah, that is this minifigure. I love it. Now, I know a lot of people want it to... This is the back printing, by the way, which actually looks really good. I know a lot of people want it to have a black hip piece and blue arms. That's just not accurate. I'm sorry. That kind of is just not accurate. I know it's because they kind of look more visually appealing with more blue. But I personally don't have a massive problem with the way LEGO did this figure. Also, if you were considering leaving the video around now, please don't, as I'm going to have a really funny skit towards the end. Alright, so here is the 501st Jet Trooper, and before we talk about the details, I figured I should just say I do prefer this design. This one is not bad at all. When the pictures were first revealed, I thought it was bad, but then I got a better look at it in reviews, and then of course in real life I realized it's pretty good. But there's so many clones I wanted to see in this template. You know, Shock Troopers, 501st Troopers. But I guess the only way we'll get those in the future is either paint or AV figures, because AV figures does make all sorts of clones in this template. But I don't know, I was just kind of excited for having clones in that template, because I just really like that template. I don't really know what they were going for. People say that the helmets look more like they do in Clone Wars. I don't really see that. They look more resemblant of, yeah, the Clone Wars style helmets, but just the visor itself, in my opinion, looks not nothing, but I don't really get how this resembles Clone Wars and this couldn't work for Clone Wars. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, the printing on the helmet is pretty good. There's no print on the back, obviously. And then on the torso, there is a different print. And then there's a solid blue jetpack, which we haven't gotten a white jetpack in a while, so I was kind of hoping to get one. But solid blue might be useful for some of you guys. You can see that the blue jetpack is pretty cool. And that is the back printing. There's the blue jetpack. It's the jetpack piece, you guys all know. It's just in blue. Also, this minifigure was completely taken from like a image from the Clone Wars. Like, LEGO designed this whole figure off of a early screenshot they got of these guys in the Clone Wars. I don't know why they didn't get the leg printing right. Like, I'll show you a picture of a Jet Trooper right here. The legs are completely different. So that really sucks in my opinion, as a Jet Trooper's legs, like with the little like triangle parts and how it's like half blue. I don't know, I find that really cool looking, and it sucks that they couldn't do that. But of course, I'm sure there is some customizing company that will print custom legs for these guys that are more accurate. I know Firestar Toys already has like accurate arms for these guys you can put on, stuff like that. But anyways, this is a really cool figure, and now let's move on to the final two figures, and then the builds. And here are the battle droids. Now, why am I not, doing one so I could make it more detailed or whatever? And I'm not sure if I forgot to say it, but yes, you do get 3 of this guy. But yeah, you get 2 battle droids, so when you're building your 501st army, you can build your army of these guys. I'm sure we all know what these guys look like. They're all, built separate parts: torso, arms, head, legs, and then also the blaster. And then here's the back. You can attach, like a plate if you want. A very, very self-explanatory figure. And I know a lot of people want a new droid mold. I find that kind of unnecessary. I mean, maybe in the future, maybe like a new droid leg mold. I don't really. I mean, maybe there's definitely enough people requesting it. But me personally, I am absolutely fine with the droids that we get. Here is the ATRT, definitely oversized, which It's not something Lego's gonna fix at this point, and honestly, that's fine. We all know these are for playability. If you want, you can always buy, online instructions or something, order parts, or just order kits for minifig scale ATRTs. You can see actually just the scale difference, and it's definitely massive. But anyways, I also think that this ATRT is a downgrade from the last two we've gotten. I absolutely love the 501st ATRT from 2013. You guys, you guys might know the story about how I got this one. My mom bought it for me all the way back in 2014. Then last year I wake up in the middle of the night just to find this set lying around on the kitchen counter. I'm just like, holy crap, am I dreaming? It was sealed too. But you can just see my arguments are basically that the paneling in the front looks horrible. The turret should be more like this one because having just the stud turret looks really, really stupid. And also, I don't know. I don't want to call Lego cheap for this because I know, like, I don't, because it's like, look at this. This versus this. You know, these two parts would not cost you that much money. Like, seriously, Lego, this looks like crap. This ATRT is not good. I mean, it's okay, but seriously, I mean, the sticker design's cool, but I really hate this paneling. I hate this. The legs also look really bare bones. There's like no tiles on them except, a little bit of stuff. The feet look, I guess, good, but the feet on these ATRTs are always super, super, like, over detailed. Like, it should just be that. Um, but I guess that's just for kids and stuff. Moving these two superior sets out of the way. Well, not superior in terms of minifig selection, but superior in terms of build. Now, with this new ATRT, you can see that, with all the ATRTs, they always kind of build the little pistons that are up here. And with the other ones, they make like a whole module, like a whole little Technic build. And, that's loud. It makes sense that they would make it just like one piece now. Because that's also cost effective. It doesn't look that bad. And also, if you guys didn't already see, this ATRT is just a tad bit scaled down from the other ATRTs. So, just giving you a little view of it. In the back, there is only one space to store one of the minifigure's accessories. So let's say you put a minifigure in the walker, you just put their blaster there so you don't lose it. So it's not like General Grievous' Starfighter where you can store, all the lightsabers in one area. And a lot of Lego sets make it where you could store all of the weapons in the set, basically in one little compartment. In this, unfortunately, the ATRT, I don't want it to be loaded up with clips, so I do get it, but unfortunately, there is only one space, and that is for the driver of the ATRT. But anyways, yeah, this is basically the end with the ATRT. Now let's get on to the massive speeder. Alright, guys, I had no idea how massive this speeder was until I built it. But even though it's massive, in my opinion, it's still more usable in mocks than the ATRT that's included in this set. And yeah, this is definitely usable for mocks. It's a pretty simple build. I'll just show you. There's some guns up here, some little ski pieces. There's four of them, some more down here. Stud shooters, some of the Nexonite shield pieces. A lot of stickers on this brick. It's a very, very simple build. Then you have a little chair and little handles. Let's look how big that is. Yeah, this is definitely, like, usable in mocks. I just want to throw that out there. It is very much usable in mocks, but it's also pretty simple, so I think it's time to wrap up this review. Guys, being, like, the last person to find a 501st Battle Pack. I don't know, it didn't feel that great.
I had a bit of a mental breakdown seeing everyone online with the 501st Battle Pack so early, knowing I have to be in the US and waiting for it has not been good for my psyche whatsoever.
What's going on with the 501st Battle Pack and how it's almost been affecting me mentally. So basically, this just has been awful.
The existential pain stays alive because there's no 501st Battle Pack. But I mean, it's fine now. I'm happy to have 501st Battle Packs now. I had to give one to my friend Lieutenant Rex or Brian. As you can see, I have this whole thing going on. This is way more figures than there are in the, just the 501st Battle Pack set alone. I have some of the 2013 guys, an AV Figures guy. But anyways, guys, just thank you so much for watching this review, watching the two 501st Hunt videos, and watching the live stream. More live streams are to come, and more 2020 Somerset reviews are coming. I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, stay tuned for the review of the AAT. Oh god. Oh no. That's a blooper that I'll be leaving. Never mind, that's not a blooper I'll be leaving in. Then in the back, there is only one space to store one of the minifigs vehicles. The vehicles. Why do I keep on saying vehicles?